चलो, चैप्टर नंबर 5, रोटेशनल and angular motion. This is the name of the chapter number 5. So we will discuss the first topic according to your new syllabus, relation between angular and linear quantities. The topic is relation between angular and linear quantities. Relation between angular and linear quantities means that we will relate the angular quantities like angular displacement, angular velocity and angular acceleration. So these are the angular quantities: angular displacement, angular velocity and angular acceleration. And linear quantities means linear displacement, linear velocity and linear acceleration. So we have to find the relationship between linear displacement and angular displacement. We have to find the relation between linear velocity and angular velocity. We have to find the relation between linear acceleration and angular acceleration. So first of all, I will briefly discuss the angular quantities. For example, angular displacement. Okay, what do you mean by angular displacement? Angular displacement So number one, angular displacement is the angle subtended at the center of the circle by an arc. Angular displacement is the angle subtended at the center of the circle by an arc when a body is moving along a circular path from one point to another point. Suppose a body is moving along a circular path from point A to point B. So the angle subtended at the center of the circle O is known as angular displacement, and it is represented by theta, del theta. So theta is the angular displacement. Theta is the angle subtended at the center of the circle by an arc AB when a body is moving from point A to point B along a circular path. So this theta is known as angular displacement. This AB, the circular path, is known as arc AB. Let this arc AB is equal to S. So S represent arc AB. R is the radius of the circular path, or theta is the angular displacement. The SI unit of angular displacement is radian. SI units of angular displacement is radian. SI unit of angular displacement delta theta is radian. 1 radian means when the length of the arc AB is equal to radius, then this theta is equal to 1 radian. So 1 radian is angular displacement for which length of arc AB, which is equal to S, is equal to radius R. So when the length of the arc is equal to radius of the circular path, then this theta will equal to 1 radian. So 1 radian when theta is equal to theta will be 1 radian when the length of the arc is equal to radius of the circular path. When arc AB, which is equal to S, is equal to radius के बराबर है, then theta is equal to 1 radian. तो एंगल AOB, which is equal to delta theta, is equal to 1 radian. Second जो angular quantities है, this is the let me derive the relation between linear displacement. So what do you mean by linear displacement? Linear displacement is the shortest distance between 2 points. Suppose कर लें, let point A and point B. So the shortest distance between point A and point B is the straight line AB. This is the linear displacement. Let this linear displacement is represented by S, which is a vector quantity. S is a vector quantity. Angular displacement is also a vector quantity. Theta is also a vector quantity, but when theta is very small, then it is considered as a vector quantity. For a large theta, it is a scalar quantity, but when theta is very small, then it is a vector quantity. So the linear displacement is the shortest distance between point A and point B, which is always a straight line, and its direction is from point A to point B. The direction of the angular displacement, when theta is small, then it is a vector quantity, then its direction is, according to the right hand rule, if body rotates anti-clockwise, then the direction of the angular displacement is upward perpendicular about the axis of rotation. This is the direction of the angular displacement, theta direction. So theta direction, when a body rotates anti-clockwise, then the direction of the angular displacement is upward perpendicular. So according to the given topic, relation between angular and linear quantities. First of all, we will derive the relation between angular displacement and linear displacement. So our first relation is relation between linear displacement and angular displacement. Linear displacement is represented by, suppose S represent the linear displacement, and angular displacement is represented by delta theta. So we have to derive the relationship between S linear displacement and angular displacement theta. या हम इस तरह भी कह सकते हैं कि show that S is equal to R delta theta. And we have to derive that equation. S is equal to R theta. This is the relationship between linear displacement and angular displacement. For that, first of all, we consider a particle which is moving along a circular path of radius R. Consider a particle is moving along a circular path of radius R from point A to point B. At the center O. Consider a particle of mass m is moving along a circular path of radius R from point A to point B, such that the length of the arc, and we consider that this length of the arc, AB is equal to radius, then this theta will equal to, delta theta will equal to 1 radian. This is equal to 1 radian. And first of all, we consider that the length of the arc AB is equal to radius of the circular path, then this theta will be 1 radian. So 1 radian is the angular displacement. Now we consider another point which is close to the point B. Let this point is D. Consider point D which is close to the point B. So this theta is, this angle is equal to angular displacement, suppose delta theta. So the angle BOD is equal to angular displacement which is equal to delta theta, और this angle is equal to 1 radian. ये जो एंगल बनता है AOB angle, this angle is equal to 1 radian because the length of the arc AB is equal to radius of the circle OA. Now we will find out the ratio between the length of the arcs and the ratio of the angles. So we know that the ratio of the arcs is equal to ratio of angles. we will consider the two triangles. One is the triangle, suppose कर लें AOD triangle, AOD. तो ratio of the arcs, one arc is AB arc, another arc is AD arc या DB arc, and the ratio of the angles, one angle is AOB angle, another angle is the DOB angle. तो इन दोनों एंगल्स के दरमियान में हमने रेशो मालूम करना है. आर्क, द रेशो ऑफ द आर्क BD, यानी आर्क BD डिवाइड बाय आर्क AB. तो ये आर्क AB which is equal to the ratio of the angles. The angle for arc BD is angle DOB. So that is angle DOB divided by angle for the arc AB. That angle is AOB angle. Angle AOB angle. Arc BD is equal to, this theta is very small because point D is close to the point B. So when the length of the arc is small, so this theta will small. This length of the arc is considered as a straight line. This small length of the arc is considered as a straight line which is represented by S. So S represents the length of the arc BD, which is very small. So this is length of the arc BD is equal to S divided by arc AB is equal to radius of the circle, because this theta AOB angle is equal to 1 radian, and this angle can be only equal to 1 radian when length of the arc in AB arc is equal to radius. So length AB is equal to radius of the circle. So ye R is the radius of the circle. Angle DOB, angle DOB is equal to delta theta. So this is delta theta, angular displacement, divided by angle AOB. Angle AOB is equal to 1 radian. So that is equal to 1 radian. Now by cross multiplication, S 1 radian is equal to R delta theta, or we can write this equation, B is equal to R delta theta. This is the relationship between linear displacement. S is the linear displacement or theta is the angular displacement. So these are the linear quantity and angular quantity. So relation between linear quantity and angular quantity. Whenever we use this equation, S is equal to R theta, theta must be measured in radian. जब भी हम ये इक्वेशन यूज करते हैं, S is equal to R theta, theta must be measured in radian. Now we can write this equation in vector quantity also. Angular displacement is a vector quantity. Radius is the displacement between the center of the circle to any point on the circumference of the circle. So it is a displacement. Radius is a displacement, or this is small displacement in a small arc is considered as a displacement which is a straight line. So S is also a vector quantity, linear displacement. So in vector quantity, in vector form,